What's poppin', what's poppin', what's poppin'? This is Nicky and welcome to Content Corner Livey. You feel me? First and foremost, real quick, if you're watching this live or you're watching this replay, please hit that like so the YouTube algorithm could be like, yo, Nicky's on live, Content Corner live, or Content Corner replay, depending on when you're watching. Content Corner is live right now. I'm watching it. Please do that. Today, we are talking about Claude because everybody wants to keep talking about it. We're going to keep talking about it, okay? I created some carousels off of just me thinking, and Claude made it. I want to show you my process with that. I want to talk about a show that got acquired by OpenAI, and what does this mean for content creators, for people who have podcasts, people who have live shows, thinking about that. Plus, I want to talk about, I want to try some new AI features. You feel me? And much more. Whatever you want me to do, we gonna do. You know what I mean? So, off top, shout out to Retro Nerd Girl who celebrates 9 months of the YouTube membership. Come on. I need lions and fires in the chat for this week's show. Shout out to my mom who's watching. You see moms in there, so always just say hi. Yeah, you know I mean, my mom loves the highs. But we in here thick sounds very wild off top, but we're here. You know what I mean? We are here. You feel me? We're starting off early. 1 to 10. How are we feeling? And then, of course, where are we watching this from? Rep your city, your state, your country, whatever it may be. We are here. We're going to start this live. I want to show a lot, so we're just going to get into it, okay? We're just going to get into it. Where is my lovely situation? Let's see if it works. Yeah, Content Corner Livey. All right. So this morning around 5 something in the morning, because I could not sleep. You know what I mean? I could not sleep. I made this, right? My top Claude prompts, right? And I've been messing around with carousels. I already know when we're talking about Instagram, you cannot just do video only anymore. You can't just do pictures only. There has to be a balance of what you're creating. And so if you have reels and carousels in the joint, you will be great. You will get reach, you will get engagement, you will get saves. Everything is going to be on point. So I made this, like I said, 5 something in the morning. And it actually came out very clean, right? Very, very clean. So people, and had to do my little call to action. So more people on the newsletter, everything of that nature. Now, Claude made this whole thing. I didn't even have to go into Canva. I didn't have to go into Figma. I didn't have to do any of that. I just had to tell it, and I'll show you the whole process, about, hey, this is the idea. Can you look at my past conversations? Let's do it. So I'll show you. Actually, let's do this real quick. Let's do a quick poll real quick. Hold on. Are you using Claude? Right? Yes, No, just simple. This is regular Claude. Regular Claude. Okay? We're going to work our way to the situation, to CoWork. So this is regular Claude the regular chat situation. So, boom. All right. So you can see right here. So if you could look back at our conversations, what are some of my top prompts that I use that would be helpful? And then I put my audience, right? I give the reason, like who that build, create content. If you can, put it into an Instagram slide, carousel slide, using my brand guidelines with the fonts, colors, all of that. And then I gave it kind of like, let it be a hook, and then all the prompts, right? So it's going to look through my relevant chats. And so what I want you to do off top, start with conversations when you don't know what to create. Start with conversations that you've been having with AI. Whether Claude is your main one, whether ChatGPT, whether Gemini is. Allow your conversations to be content. Okay? So everybody put past, like past tense, put past. If you are now going to be having conversations with AI, based off my past conversations, what content can we create? Or even be more specific, based off my past conversations, what productivity tip for my audience can I do? What, let's say, clothing tips can I do based off of our conversation? Whatever your niche is, right? Of course, mine's is AI, content creation. So I'm going to be like, based off of ours, like what are some prompts that I use that I can give away? Something that would add value. Because with carousels, you got to think about it in a sense of they want to read each slide, and then ultimately I want them to have conversations or at least save it because it was that valuable. If they share it, even better. But I always go saves, shares, and then comments when it comes to carousels, when I see how valuable it is. Okay? So, shout out to Tony, who is in the building. I see you, right? So you can see it was creating it. It looked through my chats. It went through some of the skills, and I'm going to break down what all that looks like. So I even came up with a little presentation for y'all. Come on. I even came up with a little presentation. Look at me. You know what I mean? Look at me. So the first thing we have to do when we're talking about creating any type of content inside of Claude, remember, this is Claude chat. Not even getting into CoWork just yet. This is Claude chat, because I know majority of us is still in there. Pause. So we have to establish our brand guidelines. What is our fonts? What is our tone? What is our colors? We got to give that and create a skill. Okay? Create a skill. Now, let me go back to a setting, or was it, hold on. I think it was an actual skill you have to turn on. Okay, hold up. Let me get this for y'all. Real quick. Let's go back to Claude real quick. Because what I always want to make sure you guys are taken care of. I think. Okay, right here. Skill creator. Okay. If you go to customize, skills, browse skills, and you go to skill creator, make sure this is downloaded. Okay. because our conversations are now going to turn into skills. So we don't have to repeat ourselves. We don't have to remember prompts. We don't have to remember frameworks, keep feeding it to it, because we know some AIs are just not, I can't rely on their memory, but I can rely on the skills that I make in order to create the system. So make sure, type in done if you have Skill Creator already downloaded into your skills. Need if you need to. Okay. This is for chat, CoWork, and code. Like, don't think, Nikki, I'm not going to use this. Yes, you are. Because this is going to be the conversations that you're going to have with Claude. Okay. We doing semi-workshop mode. I'm giving y'all what I normally do inside of Lion's behavior. You know what I mean? I'm feeling spicy today. So, need. I see y'all. See it? I need. And crazy thing is, there's really some interesting skills already here that you don't even have to create. It created it for you. Okay. So I want to show, for this process to work, you need to have that on, because now our conversations are going to be turning into skills. Okay. So cool. Take this screenshot, because this is what's going to help you create a brand guideline inside of Claude. Okay. So if you have a brand guideline, give me the number 1. If you need one, give me the number 2. Now, if you have one, upload it to Claude, right? And this is, like I said, logos, text, font, vision, statements, audience, all of that. If you have that already, if you know that already, whether that's saved in a document, Google Drive, Notion, Notes, in your head, upload that to Claude. Tell it, turn it into a skill. That's it. Turn it into a skill. It's really bad quality. I can't read the screen. Don't worry about it. Hold on. I'll do one better. King, I got you. Boop. Tell me if that works. Okay? I meant to give y'all this anyways. You know what I mean? I meant to give you this. Okay. So these are just some. Wait, we want to turn the brand guide into a skill. Yes, we do. For the sake of building this carousel generator. Okay? I love you. I love you more. You know what I mean? Give me a problem, I'm going to solve it for you. Don't worry, I got you. Okay. So it's going to, if you use that link, it's going to give you a prompt. These are some of the questions. I want you guys to take the time, if you don't have a brand guideline, to create that skill. Okay? Because I have that already, it picked up on, like, okay, you rock with black, gold, there's a certain kind of style you have, all of that. Oh, come on, Janita. I appreciate that. Now, let me go and show more. Hold on. Let's go back to Claude. Boop. All right. So I'm having the conversations, right? And where's the final one? I think it's here we go. Based off what it found, it created this, right? What I posted. Now, the first option it gave me, let me see if I don't know if it'll pop up anymore because, let's see. Nah, because it fixed it already. Shoot. Okay. So the first one that it gave me it didn't align with really what I wanted to do. Oh, shout out to Cake for the super chat. Come on. I see you. It didn't give me what I want. So I want you to think I'm honestly having a conversation, right? So you can see here, okay, this is a good start. So that first slide, and I made my changes of what I wanted it to actually be and actually the prompts that I needed, okay? So, and do not, right? Do not, everybody type, do not. Do not. Oh, come on with the super chats. Y'all loving the kid today. I like this. Oh, thank you. Oh, I appreciate y'all. Now my regular screen don't want to work. Hold up. Let me fix my screen real quick. Okay, boom. Do not, I repeat, do not take the first answer AI gives you. Do not. Because it's a good start. You feel what I'm saying? It's a good start, but it's not exactly what we want. And a lot of people settle with the first answer. And it's cool, and it could possibly get you by. But it's the second and the third answer that's honestly going to add the value to your content. Be exactly the vision that you really wanted it to be. Because now you're starting to give it more context, more understanding. Whenever we have an idea, we give it to somebody. They kind of get it, but not really. It's the same thing with AI. I give you my idea, you kind of get it, but let me be more specific. This is where we're starting to become a little bit more detailed. You feel me? Melvin with the super chat. Come on. Nicky out here showing off again. Come on, Nicky. I see you. So, cool. We have that, right? So you can see, all right, so it redid the prompts, right, that I wanted. And it created this style. And I really like this style. I was like, okay, this is pretty cool. It would take me, do you understand me? It would take me forever to make this. It would take me forever. I'm like, man, yo, Tony, 30? This is what we doing, Tony? This is what we doing, Tony? Okay, all right. Tony just did this. Oh, y'all want to send super chats? Don't forget I'm here. You know what I mean? I got you. I see you. I'm going to give you my 30. Tony said, stop playing with me. I've been here. I'm an OG. Stop like. You feel me? So, cool. So we got here. So now we have like a format that we actually like. And you could change how it looked, right? You could change how it looked, but I like that. I was like, cool, especially since it was like 5 o'clock in the morning. I was like, this is amazing, right? It's amazing. So now that we're building out our content, like our carousel format, like how many slides do you want total? This is what you got to think about. What types of carousels do you want to make? What goes on the cover? As much details that you want to give to, let's say, Claude about how your carousel should look, do that, right? Now, here's a trick. Here's a trick. With Claude, for those who don't know, Claude is going to always come up with an HTML. You can't necessarily download an HTML. Like, you can, but it's not going to be in the easy way that you can like post it on Instagram. So there's two things you could do. Okay. You can tell it to turn it into a PDF and then convert that PDF into images. Or what I did at 5 o'clock in the morning and I was on my phone. I took some screenshots. We kept it moving.
Bruh.
Okay. We kept it moving. I ain't tripping. What if I was in front of my computer, I probably would have downloaded on the PDF and turned it into images. That's probably going to be your best way for the best quality. So, and great thing about Claude does that. Yo, can you change this into a PDF? Sure, no problem. Does it for you. Okay? Claude is here to make life easy. Okay? So, we got that. We got our lovely format. And like I said, for those who don't have the link to this, what I have on the screen, there you go. This is going to give you the full walkthrough. Okay? And then I'm going to break down how I did this. I'm going to break down how I did this. Okay? So, cool. I like it. We keep it moving. Come on, Gary. Gary said, hey, Tony, don't leave me out. I'm here too. You're not going to be the last super chat. Shout out to Gary. Okay. So, boom. So, all right, I got my carousel. Hey, give me some caption options in my voice. Boom. Gives me my captions. So I have that. And then, all right. Let's turn this into a skill. Okay? I was like, the skill can ask the different types of carousels I want to make, but save exactly the exact way you just did it. This was amazing. So once you like what Claude is doing, it turned out great. The output was amazing. This is exactly what you want. Turn it into a skill so we can repeat this process with no problem. Because now I can go into Claude and say, hey, I have this idea for a carousel. Let's make this, boom, boom, boom. I want to use it in my brand guidelines, how we do carousels, and it will know. I don't have to say the carousel, blah, blah, blah skill, the content creation skill, blah, blah. It will know, based off the conversation that you're having, what skills it needs to trigger. This is what I'm saying. Build skills. Put S in the chat if you are going to concentrate on building some skills. Okay? I'm already giving you hand claps because I know you will. I know you will. So, hold up. Let's go back to the lovely situation. See? Turn it into a reusable skill. All right? Turn that into a reusable skill. Because that's the important part. Answer the questions. Claude is going to build out your guideline. You're going to define your carousel format. You're going to save the skill. Then, when that's all done, you're going to drop the topic and you are going to make a carousel. No graphic design skills, like your own skills, like you going into Canva anymore. You don't have to do that. Now, that's not to say you can't use Canva. You can't use Figma, because the thing with Claude is that it doesn't make pictures, right? Or you may have saw something in Claude, in Canva that you like. I may want to I already have a template over there. You could just tell, hey, Carousel Maker, can we create this in Canva? And it will do it. And it will give you different options. Okay. Now, this is all inside of the chat feature. I don't want to confuse people right now as far as CoWork and code and everything. This is right inside of there. Now, if you want to get interesting, I'll give you an idea. Okay. Because a lot of people are like, what's the difference between chat, CoWork, code? What do I do? So now that we have the output, now that we know exactly what we want, we can now schedule that to be maybe a weekly, 3 times a week task that happens. If you have, for example, an idea bank where you have some ideas for your Instagram, from your journal, whatever it may be, you could go into CoWork and say, okay, I want you to go through my idea bank and I want you to create a carousel based off of our skill, right? And I want this to happen every Monday, Thursday, and Saturday, right? And send me the link when it's done. That is when you use CoWork, for it to do it for you automatically. You don't have to have the conversation anymore. The conversation was to set it up, to get the style and the output that you want. CoWork is then going to automate it, okay? Then is going to automate it. So now that we're thinking, Destiny, hey Destiny, I haven't seen you in a minute. So, and I'll show you some of the stuff that I have scheduled. I have a lot of stuff scheduled, dog. I have scheduled. You know what I mean? Let's see if it shows. Like, here's my CoWork. I'm research daily. I got Ease content report, Monday content pipeline, newsletter, Wednesday fallback, weekly competitor watch, content corner live, run of show, daily approval queue, all of that right here, right? I got what I need that I don't have to do manually anymore. Most of this is pushed to my Notion. So when I'm open my Notion, it's right there, right? Y'all know my second brain is Notion. I don't like to rely on everything being inside of an AI. I want to have a second place that I can start doing the tweaks in. Because with content, we still have to think about it in a sense of how is it still going to have my vibe. The great thing about Claude, though, Claude is really good at writing. Claude is really, really, really good at writing. Could I use this for YouTube? Yeah. But what part of you? I mean, it doesn't make videos yet. So what part? You feel me? What part? Because one thing I want to create, and I may create it on this, I may create it on the live. I don't know yet. What I want to do when we're talking about YouTube or just creating content that I know Claude can't do, I want to start making like a Higgsville skill that inside of CoWork, because CoWork can control your computer. So I wanted to make different scenes. Once I set up the skill and run it, I wanted to create different scenes off of an idea that I have. I may create it, I may not on the live. We'll see how this goes. But I wanted to take you through my process of creating a carousel And so, because I wanted to show you how not hard this is. This is not what it was before. Like, let's keep it a buck. The output on some of these AIs were not good. Even from images standpoint, when it comes to words, trash.
Bruh.
Trash. Now, words are getting better, starting to get clearer. Images, the quality is getting better. But if you want something simple, just a text-based image, you could do that inside of Claude. All the conversations that you have, all the different back and forths, the brainstorming can now be Instagram carousels for you. And I want you to think of the conversations that you have like that. Okay? So if you are going to try this, put IG in the chat. Put IG in the chat. Now this will be up for replay for 2 days. And then this particular part is going to be inside of LB. So if you're part of LB, drop LB in the chat. If you're not part of Lion's Behavior, okay, which we learn AI, we learn how to have healthy habits to be a creator. We hold each other accountable. We're on calls every single week. Fire. There's a link pinned to the chat. Go check that out. Just go check that out. It's a vibe, okay? We have, you want to stay virtual? Get LB Core. If you want to come outside with us, pretty much kind of like 3 times a year, get LB Club. No pressure on either or. But if you've been here for a while, LB. But you drop some lines and fires in the chat if that was cool. You know what I mean? Let me know. And I got that, and I made the little slides, presentation, whatever, inside of Claude. Okay? I'll show you that too. I'll show you. This is like, Claude is so dope. I need you to run that hat. This one? Oh, you can get this in lids, boo. You get this in lids. All right? They got a Simpsons. You see, you're going to make me do sidetrack. They did a Simpsons lids collaboration. So whatever your baseball team is, they have the Simpsons clouds. They have characters on the side. Really fire. You're not going to get this hat, but I could direct you where to go. Okay? I can direct you where to go. I got you. That's what I'm here for. That's what I'm here for. Okay? So, peep game on this. So, let's go to Claude real quick. I want to show you. So everything that we talked about, right? Instagram carousels and Claude, because I said I wanted to talk about this for the live. I wanted to show them the process. So they started making this, and I was like, yo, can you turn this into a landing page? And they did this, right? They made it into a landing page, and all you have to do is publish. And it's going to publish as an artifact. So when you publish it as an artifact, this is stuff that you could share with others. Okay? So for my brands, my personal brands, content creators, entrepreneurs, this can be a really good source for digital products. Okay? This could be a really good source for digital products. If you're really like cool with it, because it creates the design for you. It has the right wording, exactly what you want. You can edit it. Like, no, I want you to say this. I want you to show this. And it will do that. So the time that it would take to turn it into a PDF, the time that it would take to create your own landing page is now in a matter of minutes. with Claude if you just turn it into an artifact. Really dope tip. Try it out. Share it with your community. Share it with your followers. Share it with your teammates, co-workers. This is how you're going to really stand out. It's like, oh, wait, you made this? Hold on. This is really dope. This is before you get into like really super coding with things like Claude Code, anti-gravity, lovable, all of that. This is before it. And this is, like I said, it's done in minutes. So minutes. So if you're going to try that, comment, try. Comment, try. It's like 100%. I created a practice exam guide that way and put it on Amazon. Ooh, come on, we monetizing. Like, think about it. These are conversations that have really, really valuable stuff. We have to start thinking about how are we going to start monetizing what we do with AI, right? And not everybody is going to be creating all these 17 million different agents and automations. Y'all could really be just creating digital products, different templates, frameworks that you can give to your people. Get them to buy certain things. Just stuff like that. Stuff like that. All right. Let's switch it up a little bit. Can I ask a question? Oh, let me stop this poll. And pitch decks. Yep. Come on. If you've done this before, type me. Like, if you've created some artifacts, type in me. But I at least want you know what? Let's have a real life conversation. I'm gonna give y'all some real life ideas from Claude. Okay? Let me go back to Claude. All right. Yeah. Okay. So I have a really good question. So you saw how you made it into a landing page. I'm instantly thinking about, this is going to be really good as a digital product if we continue to build off this, right? Based off some of our conversations and what artifacts can do, what are some digital products that I can make for my brand, for my audience, that would actually be valuable, that I can monetize? Boom. This is something you should ask as well. Okay? This is something you should ask as well. And you can see I didn't say specifically of the scenario that we made, based off what we talked about. What are some good digital products that artifacts can make for me? So it's going to go based off me, my brand, what we do. So it's going to go off you and your brand and what y'all have talked about. This is why it's important to talk to it every single day. If you haven't transferred your data from ChatGPT into Claude or Gemini into Claude, do that. But hold on, let me see if I'm gonna make a prompt. I'm gonna get it to make a prompt, and I'm gonna give it to you right now. Okay, hold on. Before we even read this. Okay, this is great. Now, the question that I just asked, can you turn that into a prompt that I can give to my audience that they can put into their Claude, and it will assess their conversations and figure out what artifacts that will be good for digital products that they can monetize? Boop. You know what I mean? So, as that is making it, and I'm going, so this is what it says for me. Okay, this is what it says for me. standalone interactive tools. And it even gives me a price range. That's cool. It says these single purpose HTML artifacts somebody downloads, opens in their browser, and uses immediately. No app, no subscription, no tech setup. The brand guideline builder is basically a demo, demo tonight. Someone answers the questions inside the tool. Claude generates their guidelines. This is a product. The Carousel format builder, same idea. They input their structure preference. It outputs a carousel template ready to use. So it's giving me different ideas. We're actually going to build one. We're actually going to build one on, since we're here. Why not? Why not? Okay. Tier 2. Okay. Workshop landing pages as products. Save it as an artifact. How does one pay? Oh, you give it. Listen, Stripe? What are we talking about? Stripe? Kit? However you can send digital products, your community, however you want to do it. All right. So this one says exactly what you built tonight, but package as a complete workshop kit. What you sell is not just the page. It's the page plus the prompt sequence plus a walkthrough video, 3 assets. What did I say? Oh God. Did I say something really bad? I apologize.
Bruh.
Man, shout out to the live crew. You know what I mean? You can make one for every major workflow you teach. The AI content assembly line, the draft loop system, the life log to content workflow. Cool. So it's giving me from 47 to 147. So this is saying, here's the page. Do that plus a prompt sequence plus a walkthrough video. Okay? Crazy. Tier 3. Now we're getting personalized. Now we're getting to the 197, 497. So this one is the closest to what we talked about with agentic products conversations. Instead of selling a tool, you're selling a configured system built around the buyer. They fill out an intake form. You or Isaiah run it through Claude using your skills. They get a brand guideline document, a voice skill file, a carousel template built to their specs, a content prompt library in their voice, and a draft loop setup doc. And it's done for you. That's fire. That's fire. Wait. That's fire. Yeah, that we may have to, and then of course LB Club exclusive tools, which I think I may do that. Definitely tier 4 is going to be a situation. Shout out to my LB Club. We're gonna make, hey, what do you need type situations. Like once a quarter, we'll do a new tool I give them. Yeah, this is. All right, I got the prompt. I'm probably going to have to put this in the description. So hold on. Let me put it in the description because I think this is too long for the chat. I could try, but I think it's going to be too long. Yeah, it's too long. I just got the hell no. This is not going to work. Hold up. Give me 2 seconds. I will get this in the description and then you let me know we're good to go. So hold on. Let's get some music on. You know what I mean? Type in me if you're gonna, when I put the prompt in, you're gonna do this like ASAP. This is gonna help some people really monetize. This is gonna Yeah, this is gonna help. Come on, Super Chat. He said, yo, definitely here for the LB Club Tier 4. Hey. Hey. All right. Give me a second. All right. Of course, it won't let me be great. Why isn't it? There we go. Prompt. Boop. Why is it not letting me be great? Hold up. Okay, now I think it let me be great. Save. Okay, it should be there. Let me know if you see it. It should be. You may have to refresh. Come back. It should be under the description. It says prompt. We good. You know what I mean? I hope that works. But that, the reason why I wanted to show you that, one, expect some of that to come to life. We gonna make a tool, and we're gonna make a tool now, and later we gonna vote which one you want, and then we're gonna put that on sale. Okay, this one, because I want to show you, I'm gonna give y'all that. I'm gonna give y'all that. I'm gonna give more to my LB people. So this is gonna be dope. This is gonna be dope. Let's do. Do y'all see it? Do y'all see it? Got it. Okay, cool. Was it posted in the LB group? I can put it in the LB group. Hold on. We can do that right now. I put it in the description. I did put it. I'm about to put it in, so y'all don't lose it, because y'all know this goes away in 2 days. But this prompt is always going to stay in LB. You know what I mean? This prompt is always going to stay in LB. So I'm going to put this in the den right now. Hold up. Let's go. Shout out to LB. You know what I mean? So prompt from the live. And then when the actual video is, me tag everybody. Everyone. And when, there we go. And when the video goes up, I'll make sure this prompt is in there too. So we're Gucci and all of that. But that prompt is now in LB. We good. Can we do it in LB just for a safe side? No. What do you think I'm doing right now? You can go check the den at this moment. What are we talking about? I do this. Don't mind me. You know what I mean? Are you paying attention? Are you paying attention? Are you paying attention? I mean, let's see if this actually works. Let's see. It's in there. Come on. Yo, shout out to Don. You know what I mean? He found this really dope Claude code prompt called Buddy. I haven't tested it out. That's on my list. Yeah, we building some amazing stuff inside of Lion's Behavior. Okay, we're building some really amazing stuff. I didn't forget. We gotta do that. The Higgsfield chat. We gotta do that. So I forget about it. I want to show y'all how to monetize. You know what I mean? I want to show y'all how to monetize. All right, so let's go back to Claude. Let's make one of these. Let's see how accurate this is. So let's start with the low tier. And this is really cool. I like how they broke it down, because you have to think about it in a sense of the customer journey, right? The customer journey, once they see you on, let's say, a live, one of your videos, your shorts, your reels, all of that. Once you do that, they want to buy something small that isn't going to hurt their pockets too much to be like, let me see if I could trust you. Right? Let me see if I, and not everybody loves to go into a subscription route. So you want to think about, let me see if I pay this one time, how much I can get out of it. This is why I have Draft Loop, right? Draft Loop is one of those turning your ideas into content with a customized GPT, right? And if you haven't gotten Draft Loop, I got you. It's part of Lions Behavior. But if you're like, Nikki, before I go Lions Behavior, let me see what else. Let me see. Like, let me see. That's a pay what you want. Okay? Minimum is 10, but it's a pay what you want. So what I like about what Claude is doing is that it's giving you a customer ladder without you even asking for it. Because you have to think, all right, 27 to 47 or 97, then I can go up to 147. I can go up to 500. And then this is for my membership tier. I mean, so that's something that will be coming through all the time. And I'm always adding certain stuff, doing stuff for them. So we have a call this Sunday. Shout out to them. So cool. Let's build this out. So let's do 27 and 97. Let's do so since the brand guideline builder, okay. Can we create the brand guideline builder? If we can combine the questions that they need to answer from my guideline as well as the Anthropic guidelines, so they can have from a both personal brand and a corporate big brand style. And that could be even one of the questions, like, are you a personal brand or are you like a corporate brand? And that will help figure out what questions should be asked for them to have the proper guideline. And yeah, that'd be cool. Cool. So let me read the right files. So it's going to do that. Let's get some music. Boo, boo, boo. Hey. So now it's going to make an interactive tool for personal and corporate. I just thought of that on the fly. I think that'd be help. Because not everybody, even though I do feel if you run a brand, and shout out to those who are like, I don't like being in front of the camera. I don't want to be the face of the brand. I got y'all. Well, if you don't have a brand guideline for your stuff, we got you. Personal brand wise, corporate brand wise, we good. So let's see what this makes. So it's reading it. And the cool thing about it, you can download Anthropic's guideline too. So I believe if you go into skills, I don't know if it's in, where was it? Yeah, brand guidelines right here. Applies Anthropic's official brand colors and typography, Jesus, to any sort of artifact that may benefit from having Anthropic's look and feel. So I don't know how many of y'all have seen the carousels that all have Claude's like colors. This is probably how they're making it. is using this skill because Anthropic already, and you can see brand guidelines. Here's the colors, accent, fonts, technical details. So it has all of that. So let me go back to chat. Let's see what it's doing. Let me go back. Oh, why? Hold on. Maybe because I went out of it. Please don't take all my limits yet. Hear me? Please don't take all my limits yet. I was geeking. Why are we geeking? All right, we may have to come back to this. I saw that. Let it do what it do. I may have to come back to that. I saw that when you showed the page before and was curious about it, and I was totally about to ask why anyone would want that. You answered that question. Oh yeah. Listen, if the format is there, it's there. Oh, it's building it. Hold on. It's doing something. It's geeking though. It's geeking. Okay. So I wonder if I can. All right. What kind of brand are you? Let's do. Okay, so it is interactive. Cool. Let's do personal. All right. They're not going to know the hex color. What are your primary colors? Oh, okay. You could say it. I was about to say, they're not going to know the hex colors. What I'll probably do, hey, for the visual, okay, hold on. For the visual identity, where it says, what's the primary brand colors? Can you not put the hex codes? Because that's kind of intimidating and may get people to like not even finish this because they don't know the hex codes. Just make it all words. Make it very simple for somebody who never heard of a brand guideline. They could do this easily based off of the questions. Cool. Oh, is it still building? What's it doing? No, chill out. Stop it. What's happening? Okay, I think it just geeked out on me. What are we doing? Okay, cool. Stop geeking out on me. I'm not gonna leave it again. It left and it's just acted crazy. Chrome has a good color picker. True. My whisper limits gets maxed out too. Listen, that's why I'm low-key, that's why I've invested. Try color picker. That's a good one too. Hey. Having EPK made already would be helpful. True. I enrolled in the Google AI certification program. Nicky's lives crushed their AI content creation class. Come on, wait, hold on, wait. I need that in the big screen. I'm gonna come back to it. Hold on. Hold on. You see this? You see this? This is why you should be on the lives. Yo, drop some lions and fires for that, yo. Drop some lions and fires for that. That's fire. That's so fire. I mean, we got over 120 people. I don't know if they all feel the same, but at least one person feels that way. At least one person feels that way. That's all that matters. I don't need all 100. I just need one person to be like, yo, I did this. These lives, though? These lives? Say less. All right, here we go. Stop tweaking. Okay, so let's see what it did. Boop. All right. Oh, I could do this. Let me open it on Chrome. It's probably easier that way. Less distraction. All right. What kind of brand are you? Okay. I am a personal brand. What are your main colors? Where is there any secondary? Let's do let's do the Puerto Rican actually let's do the Mets situation. Blue and orange. Secondary could be white and yellow. What's the overall color mood? I like how they give that. Dark and moody, vibrant and energetic, mute and editorial. Let's do I'm not luxury and rich. Let's not do that. Let's do light and airy. Let's do vibrant. Let's do that. Do you know what fonts you use? This is a lot. This is really good questions. Let's do Bebas. Bebas. Clean and minimal. 3 words that describe your visual aesthetics. I like this. Let's do, I would say, what are we doing? I'm not structured. We will not say structured. We will say, we can do editorial. I'm just going to pick randomness. Sharp and playful. Where does your logo or your name show up on your content? Probably in the bottom right. How do you typically appear on content? On camera. And they have face only, behind the scenes. Okay, this is cool. What phases do you say all the time? It says, what's poppin'? Let's keep it a buck. Come on now. I don't know. I gotta randomly come up with something. I'm gonna be like, what up? I was about to say dead ass. Bruh. My bad. My New Yorker side came out too much. My New Yorker side came out way too much. Jesus. And it said it. My bad. You know what? I'm going to leave that there. We're just going to see what happens. What is your tone? Let's do that. What words sound like somebody else, not you? What's sound not like me? I'll say word up. That's not me. I'll probably say anything too serious. Let's do sometimes strategically, hashtags never. Extroverts, entrepreneurs who stay on camera all the time. I'm just making up an audience. Don't mind me. Don't mind me, okay? What topics are completely off limits? Religion and politics. Platforms, let's do that. Which are your primary platform? YouTube. Educational, personal stories, hot takes. How do you clear CTA? Anything else? I love Claude. You know what I mean? Ooh, something went wrong. Hold on. See? Hey, when I got to the last page, it says something went wrong. Can you look, once I give it all the output, can you make sure it actually comes up with the brand guideline like we did for Minds and Anthropics? See? So I go back to Claude. We fixed that. Claude tapping out. and off on all weekend. Yeah, see? Give extroverts a little love. Listen, I love my extroverts. Okay? I have no problem with my extroverts. Got it. The problem is two things. The API call is missing. Header, let it work from a browser, and the maximum set, which is way too low. Let me fix it. See, and the great thing about this is that it fixes everything. It fixes everything. Okay. First, the API call was missing. Without that. Second, maximum. Cool. Also, go through all 4 steps. Golly. We're going to do this all over again? All right, let's do it all over again. Bump it. You know what I mean? We about to be real quick with this. Y'all ready? About to be real quick. All right. I'm going to do personal brand again. Blue and white. Oh, no, blue and orange. Blue and orange. Orange. Hey now. There we go. White and yellow. I'm going to pick something random. No. Yeah, I'm pick something random. Bebas. We're going to do... I'm just seeing what it does. Y'all gonna answer this perfectly, but I'm going to bottom right. Cool. What up? Why I say not? Why I gotta type? Why I gotta type? What's cracking? Dead ass. It said Dada. Where is that? Where is that? You know what I mean? Oh, nah. Give me direct, controversial, vulnerable. Cool. Grind and hustle. Why is it? Okay, there we go. Strategically, never describe your audience as one specific. Extrovert entrepreneurs who love to be on camera and want to create content with structure. Cool. What topics are complete? Politics and religion. YouTube. Educational, personal stories. Clear. I love Claude. Try again. What in the world? Okay, so see, now we got to take a screenshot. We're going to try this one more time. All right, hold up. Let's do, hold on. And this is what you have to do to build some stuff. Do you think it's finally going to get it right? I needed to get it right. Because I want to give this to y'all. So I want to get this right. You know what I mean? All right. Here we go. All right. I filled everything out, but I got this error. Come on. I need you to self-correct. Tool needs an API key to call Claude. This kind runs inside of Claude instead of download HTML. Good. I have everything. Now rebuild. No API needed. Okay. Likely API key issues. But that's the thing. It shouldn't even use the API for the artifacts. I've spent hours. Sometimes it doesn't get it right. Oh no, we don't get this right. Three is my lucky number. 3 is my lucky number. Okay? Okay, let's take a vote. Hold on. Let's take a vote. Let's get that going. Boop. Who thinks is going to get it right on this 3rd try? Me? Nah. me. Nah. You know what I mean? We outside. We're trying out here. Uh-oh. Isaiah text. What did Isaiah say? Oh, we got 2 new LB members. Come on. Put some lions in the chat. We got 2 new LB members. Shout out to y'all. We doing great things. I like this. All right. Let's get back. Let's see what it's doing. Oh. Still doing what it needs to do. Third is a charm. That's what I'm saying. I feel good about this one. I feel real good. 56% of y'all feel good about this. Other like I don't know about that. Do. Come on. All right, you know how I am. My ADHD is gonna make me talk about another topic as this continues. So this needs to hurry up. You know what I mean? This needs to hurry up. Okay, here we go. See, it heard me. See that? It heard me. All right. Let's see what it do. Can I make this? Because it's saying open and anti-gravity. I don't want to open and anti-gravity. Let me just see if it'll do it right here real quick. Do. Blue and orange. White and yellow. I'm just picking anything. Bebas. Let's do boom, boom, boom. Do boom, boom. Bottom right. Camera. Cool. What up? What's poppin'? No, not what's poppin'. That's really me. That's really me. What's cracking? You cool? Not let's cracking. Boom, boom. Words. Grind and hustle. Strategically. Never. Extroverts who are entrepreneurs who want to be in front of the camera, but are not consistent with content because they're not systemized. I don't know. I keep giving more details about this audience as we keep going. You know what I mean? As we keep going. Politics and religion. Give me YouTube. Boop, boop, boop. Boop. I love Claude. Okay. Oh, we got something. We got it's doing something. It's doing something. Hold on. What we doing? Claude is putting it all together. Okay. Do I have the come on. You know what I want to know? Let me know if you hear this. I want to see if this works. Because I got a new keyboard. I want to see if this works. Oh, I think y'all heard that. Hold up. Did y'all hear that? Hey. Okay. That's what I need if this doesn't work. We're on the third one. It's trying something. It's trying something. I'm awake now. I realize with the new keyboard as this. Hold on, because I don't know if I showed y'all the new keyboard. Hold on. I don't know if I showed y'all the new keyboard. So, can I don't know if this is going to work. Let me see if I could. Oh, you know what I could do? Ha. Use my camera. We could use my camera. Oh, wait. Oh, it actually finished. It actually finished. Hold on.
What?
It actually. Brand overview. This person brand. The person is the product. Every piece of content. Every caption. Every graphic. Okay. Visual identity. Primary colors. Okay. I like what it's doing. I like what it's doing. Oh, it gave the whole thing. And you could copy it, or you can download it to text, or you could start all over. Oh, yeah. This is great. This is a cool little freebie. Let's see if we can publish this. No, not download. Oops. No, I don't want to download. I want to publish it. I want to publish. Publish. All right. Let me know if this works for you. This should get you started. This should get you started. Let me know if that works. We just did one on live. The third one was a charm. Oh, wait. That's not even it. Hey, come on. I like that. I like that. Okay, so not only did we get ideas on how to create digital products, aka the different artifacts, but we made one on the live, saw how we had to tweak it and all of that. And I can still see some things that I want to tweak, but for the sake of the live, this should get you started. This should definitely get you started. I will suggest that you download it as a text or copy it when you're done. Copy it and put it straight to Claude. Put it straight to Claude. Download that, the skill with the Anthropic one. Hold up, I'm gonna show you. This one, the brand guidelines, and tell it to see if it's missing anything. So you can make sure that that you have everything that you need. You feel me? So yeah, that was and hold on. You already know. I'm putting this inside of Deeper Than the Brand. Here you go. For those who need to build their brand guideline. Doo-doo. So, see? Because you know this will disappear in 2 days. That was fire, dog. That was fire. Drop some lions and fires in the chat. Drop some lions. I gave y'all 2 things today. I gave y'all 2 things. Don't say I never gave y'all nothing. All right? So, I actually want to talk about something that actually has to do about this live. And I kind of want y'all take real quick. So, lions and fires, oh my. Really? Really?
Bruh.
Really? That's what we doing? Okay. So let me do a new poll real quick. And like I said, real quick, if you want that section after the 2 days and you're not part of the channel memberships and you want all the stuff that we do in Lions Behavior, the community. You see, half of the chat are LB. You know what I mean? Half the chat is LB. If you're in LB, drop it so they can see. Just join Lions Behavior. It's in the pin part of the chat. Join Lions Behavior. I say hi to everybody. We do calls. It's a vibe. I give prompts every week. We experiment on new stuff. We do challenges. It's great. It's great. Just saying. Just saying. You know what I mean? And you can see in the chat. You can see in the chat. Hold on. Let me do this poll real quick. Do you have a show, podcast, or just long form content? Let me put that poll up. Let me know. Let me know. Shout out to LB. Shout out to LB. I love y'all. Okay, so I saw this. Lots of prompts. Oh, yeah. Lots of them. Lots of them. Okay, so, hey, that's the new one. That's the new one. Welcome to LB. Come on. So, I saw this, and we're gonna do some research real quick. I want to take you inside of my mind of how I think of things. Okay. I saw this. OpenAI acquired TBPN, the buzzy founder-led business talk show. Okay? So, in plain terms, OpenAI acquired a podcast, a show, a YouTube channel. They acquired something that you are doing, we're doing right now, other people have done, are big name brands, big companies, big corporations. Are they going to start looking at content creators and be like, yeah, let's grab them up. Let's grab them up. So it says right here, OpenAI has acquired popular tech industry talk show TBPN, Technology Business Programming Network, making this the AI giant's first acquisition of a media company. The show will report to OpenAI's chief political operative, Chris somebody. So the show has gained a cult following in Silicon Valley, a safe space where industry power players can speak candidly and be questioned by fellow insiders. The show has a reputation for being something of a sports center for the tech industry. So let's look this up. Okay? Let's look this up. And then I want to show another example that can get us to think that we are media companies, right? You think they'll make an AI podcast? That's a good question. That's a very good question. I'm not sure. Not sure. But we'll see. Let's like Y Combinator but televised. We about to. So I've seen a few of their stuff, right? So let's go to YouTube. Let's investigate. Let's investigate. Here we go. So they have, wait. They have 7. Okay, I like this already. I like this a lot. Hold on. Is this the right? This can't be the right one. They only have 71,000 subscribers? No. Because this is about to, yes. Hold on. Hold on. Do you have other channel? No. Yeah, hold on. No, you don't need 1 million subscribers. No, you don't need 100,000 subscribers to get acquired. Let me look at y'all. Hey, we may have to make Content Corner into something for real, for real. We're going to have this conversation. Okay? So, let's look at this. So, I think mainly, of course, this is a live show, right? I started watching them in January. It's good and super niche. Let's see when they started. Let's see. Let's go to oldest. Just a year ago, they started streaming. Just a year ago. This is, and I'm glad you said they're super niche. This is a year ago. Now, granted, their quality is great. But you can see right here, 3.7, 518 views, 2.4K views, 498, 429, 754. This was a year ago. And some of their stuff, now, I think they post multiple times a day. Let's see. This was 3 hours. This was 7 hours. 3 days ago, 4 days ago, 5 days ago, 5 days ago, 6 days ago. So, like, twice daily, they do smaller clips of their lives. Okay? So let's look at what their stream looks like real quick.
I see a large appear on the horizon.
Okay, intro. All right, intro.
You're surrounded by journals. Hold your position.
Oh no, that thing says theme song generated by 11 Labs. Come on, sponsorship. Yo.
Overnight success. The Blazenator 3000.
Oh, okay. I see what they're doing here. I like this little intro. All right. Let's just fast forward. Let's see how they're set. Oh, so I can see why they say it's like
company on top of a pharmaceutical company like Novo that where you are taking a thin margin on top. You can get to big numbers, but the pharmaceutical companies are going to want to be paid because they did all of the.
All right, this is really geeky. It's really geeky. I like their. Let me put this in like theater mode. I like this. I like this little setup. Sports Center, Wall Street kind of vibes. I like their setup. They invested in a nice little studio. They probably have producers. They have people that. I feel like this is what EYL should have had. That's a fact. Shout out to EYL. They go live on YouTube and Twitter at the same time. Oh, okay. That's dope. So I like their setup. Okay, so what was their, let's go back. Let's see what their popular stream was. Their popular stream talked about Clawbot. Oh, they had the creator of Clawbot on there. Has 71,000 views. What was their most popular? Yo, this is making it very tangible, people. Breaks his silence, first interview. 370,000 views. So not millions. Not millions. It's the good number. but 68,000 views, 62. So this is the Claude bot guy, Palmer Lucky. Oh yeah, Roy Lee. Shout out to Roy Lee. Casey Neistat. So their interviews do real good. Mark Zuckerberg. Okay. Oh, they went outside with it. Oh, they really act like Sports Center, but for tech. Oh, that's fire. That's fire. Okay, can't lie. That's fire. Made possible. Oh, look. Is this all their sponsors? You know what? That I may take that. I may take that. Yo, I'll have like a little situation. This live happened because of no, that's hard. That's hard. I like this. Presented by Ramp. Okay. They did their thing. They did their thing. Can we buy placements? Y'all want to buy placements? Y'all, what? We can buy placements. We can do that. We'll do a dope deal. Oh, yeah. We can do that. Don't play with me. Listen. We need to move and shake with these lives, okay? We need to move and shake with these lives. Because I'm thinking about bringing certain guests. Y'all know I'm very picky with my guests. I want to bring certain guests. I know some people. I know some people. So, okay. So I wanted to show you that, one, because I want to show you that we're starting to see companies partner with creators. We are seeing podcasts, YouTubers, but this is long form. This is why it's important to have some type of long form. Short form is great. Short form will get you in the door, get you feeling comfy with creating content. But the money is in long form. The money is in long form. So this had me thinking, okay, before we could think about brands, before we could think about networks and all of that, how are we intentionally turning ourselves into media companies? Because technically we are. Technically, all of us are media companies. Some are moving in that way, some are not. I can be honest. I feel, this is a feeling, y'all gonna curse me out, and I know already, okay? I already know y'all gonna curse me out. I feel that I could do so much more with Content Corner, right? I was having this conversation with Isaiah where it was like, the core people, shout out to my core people. If you're a core person, type in me, right? The core people know, oh, Monday is Content Corner, right? Monday is some people still know Nicky goes live on Monday. I mean, some people don't even know still. And so how am I moving with Content Corner almost feeling like its own experience, its own brand? We got the merch. There's still stuff that I want to think about, right? So seeing that was very inspirational to be like, oh, okay. Live shows is something to pay attention to. If I'm more intentional with Content Corner, could this be where an AI company is like, yo, we want to do something with you with this live, or a company. I'm not even going to just say AI company, because there may be somebody who's watching right now like Nicky. Hello, let's talk. Because the great part about doing a partnership of some sort with a platform, a content creator, is that they can make sure that the story of the brand is narrated correctly, right? With honesty, but correctly. I think that's a smart move for brands who are real serious. What content creator, what show, what platforms can I invest in, right? And be like, yo, all I need is when my stuff comes up, you give your honest take, right? You give your honest take. You're narrating what people know about this company. I could see that happen. Like, I would not be surprised with those people that OpenAI features, news, charity stuff, all gets broken there first. That's smart. That's beyond smart, right? So I was watching an interview. I'll show you the interview that I'm talking about. With Ish and Gigs. I'm not going to say the word because y'all know I don't curse on here. But Ish and Gigs, y'all know that lovely, lovely podcast. We used to talk about them all the time. You know what I mean? We used to talk about them all the time. So, hold on. I'll show. You'll see them and you'll be like, I know exactly who you're talking about. Ish and Gigs. Yep. I adore them. They had a little moment, but I love them. Okay. So, I will give y'all this link. Let me do the share one. The share one's better. Boop. Here we go. Boop. And so
lady who worked at TikTok, and she was like, "Oh, you guys
out.
are doing really well. I need you to like change the format." At one point, we were doing 1 million new TikTok followers a month.
Shits and Gigs, or as their audience know them, James and Fuhad, have gone from viral TikTok clips to a multi-million-dollar business with a small army of full-time employees. But not just a podcast, not just viral clips, but one of the top video earners on Patreon globally. They're a serious force, pulling in hundreds of millions of views every single month. And what started as a lockdown conversation podcast has evolved into a full-scale media company with a huge range of revenue streams, subscriptions, touring, brand deals, premium formats.
Our opening scene of the lifts and everything. We got an email. Severance want to promote their new season and stuff like that. We just love Severance.
This is more than just a comedy audience. These guys have built a content machine. And in this episode, we're breaking.
okay. So I want to give you context of what this part is about, right? But there's certain parts that I got from it. I screen recorded it, so I don't get flagged. You know what I mean? I screen recorded it so I don't get flagged. But let me see. Hold on. Let me see if I can play this. Let's go here. See if it picks up the phone. Come on. Pick up the phone. Of course not. Hold up. I wonder if I could go like this. Would it do that? Ah. You know what? Hold up. Hold up. Let's change the size real quick. Change the size. Wide. Ooh, it's really wide. I'm like, that's really, I'm gone. All right. Boom. Hold on. I got to change this on my other view real quick. Give me 2 seconds because I want y'all to see this. Boop. That's really wide. Jesus, I was not ready for that. Give me a second. Trying to fix the vertical. Okay. I think I got it. All right, peep game. Doop. Doop. Is it going to play?
Side, there was like crazy growth, but that also didn't even transfer over to the long form for a very long time.
Oh, okay, bring that back.
There was like crazy growth, but that also didn't even transfer over to the long form for a very long time. I think we saw a cycle of like people just wanted to binge the short form. So every time we'd have like a crazy viral clip, give it 3 months, and then you'll get like a massive influx over to like the long form stuff.
Right, but you'd still be getting like 1 million views on a clip.
Yeah.
But it wouldn't be transferring over.
It wouldn't be transferring at all.
It'll take a while.
Okay. So first, thing that I picked up from this interview, when we're thinking, of course, content first, we're thinking when we make long form videos, we got to chop it up, get the most viral parts. And whoever has seen their clips, type in me if you've seen their clips. They go like millions. But the short form doesn't transfer to the long form instantly. And I think a lot of people who have had podcasts, who have live streams, all of that, YouTube channels, we know that feeling of, yo, I'm posting the shorts. I'm posting the reels. I'm doing content. Why are they not coming to see the long form? I thought this was supposed to be the appetizers. Like the short form is the appetizer, and you're going to want to see the long form. And even for them, in their success, they're like, yo, if one goes viral 3 to 4 months later, then there's a spike with the long form. So this is where it shows like, yo, if we're building this media company, this media empire, content takes patience. And when we see a glimpse of success, that doesn't necessarily mean it's going to transfer to everything. It just means this part you got down packed. Now let's be patient, because then they'll come through, right? So that was one part that I saw. Then this was a really good part for those people who are like, okay, I need a team, right? I need a team. What does it take to be like a Ish and Gigs? What does it take? Because they're massive now. Okay, I got y'all. Let's look at this one.
And so now there's a team of 13 of us all together.
Yeah.
And a lot of
full-time?
that effort.
They're all full time.
Yeah, they're all
All
full-time.
full-time?
Yeah.
13 full-time? I thought you meant, people say like, a team of 100 and they're all freelance.
Oh, no,
Full-time?
13 full-time.
30 people on the payroll. Wow.
And
It's incredible.
because we, to your point, the quantity of stuff that we're putting out.
Yeah.
We'll probably record 4 times a week now, 2 episodes a day.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Hold on. 4 times a week, 2 episodes a day. I just want y'all, I want to take this serious. 4 times a week, 2 times a day. Okay?
To get it all done and in a timely manner and stuff like that is like, it's
hard
tough.
work, yeah.
So we've gone from the OG, obviously, period in your...
And so now
Got the YouTube show. We've got the Patreon.
Now we're going to break down all the content that they have. Okay? We're going to break down all the content that they have. Because they just don't have the podcast anymore.
Got the YouTube show. We've got the Patreon show. We've got the Log Cabin show, which is also on Patreon, and we've got Reacts. So each individual show has each individual.
You may have missed that. Listen to that. You may have missed that.
Got the YouTube show. We've got the Patreon show. We've got the Log Cabin show, which is also on Patreon, and we've got Reacts. So each individual show has each individual editor. So that's already 4 editors on the payroll. We have a production manager we also have production.
2 producers.
2 producers.
2 and then Lucy,
assistant producer. So that's again another 4. We have
editing team, production
team. Then we've got Ben, thumbnail graphic designer. We've got Ananya, social media manager. We have Lawrence, James's brother, managing director. We have me and you.
Yeah, I think that's it.
And I hope I'm not missing anyone, because I'll be terrible.
Ben, I'm pretty sure that's it.
I'm pretty sure that's it as well.
Sorry if that isn't it, but I'm pretty sure that's it.
We've got the YouTube show. We've got the Patreon show. We've got the...
Okay. So, for them, come on, Ryan. You better tell them. Get her to 100 likes. Get over to 100 likes. Come on. And we are there because Ryan said so. Thank you, Ryan. Thank you. Shout out to Ryan. So, okay. Whose mind is turning now? Whether in a good way or in a bad way. Okay. Whose mind is turning? Be like, me, whether in a good way or a bad way. I'm not even, because some of y'all are going to be like, bet, blueprint, right? Cool. I have to think, okay, I got to get an editor eventually. I got to get a producer. Okay, cool. Like, if you break it down by the shows and what they have, you kind of have an understanding of this is kind of the roles and the responsibilities I may need. Now I see how much they do. Okay, cool. Now some of y'all are gonna be like, nah, I want nothing. No, that's a lot.
Bruh.
That's a lot. Some of y'all are like, okay, cool. But you have to think about it also. This is them now. Okay? This is not when they began. When you watch that interview, you're going to see that it is, they did, I don't know, one Patreon a month, and they would batch record. They would record once a month and batch record. That was all they were doing. Now, as it started to grow, because those clips started to go crazy, then they were like, okay. And they started Patreon super early. Like, not 10,000 subscribers, not hundreds of thousands like we sometimes have it in our head. Like, when I reach this, then I'll monetize. When I reach it. No, they started Patreon very early. And then they were like, okay, I could do once a month. Okay, then it started to be, okay, I'm going to do Patreon twice a month, right? Every other week. And now they've created their own network. You heard they got the podcast for the public. They have the Patreon one. They have Log Cabin, which is an exclusive show on Patreon. They have Reacts, so that's their own. And let's look at the numbers. You know, I like numbers. You feel me? I like numbers. So, let's go. I don't even know. And gigs. I know it's not that's how you spell it, but that's clips. So they have a clips one. Let's break this all the way down. Give me the main one. Where's the main one? There we go. Main one. Main one got 2.23 million subscribers. Okay? And let's do their popular one. 5 million, 4.7 million, 3.6 million. This one is my favorite, one of my favorite episodes and clips. I'm not gonna lie. If they have it, I am playing it here because it's hilarious. Hold up, shorts. If they have it, I'm doing it. Just for those who don't know. No, they don't have it. Oh man. But if y'all haven't seen their stuff, here we go.
Nigerians speak so poetic when they're upset. Instead of saying I'm mad, they'll say my enemies have succeeded. Whenever my dad decided he's not gonna whoop us, he'd say, today is your Christmas, but next time will be your Halloween. Instead of saying he's full, my Nigerian friend says his waistband is suffering.
We are too poetic
Bro,
with it.
too poetic, bro. It's too funny. I asked my Nigerian friend if someone was trustworthy, and he said, for every 12, there's a Judas.
They just crack jokes all the time. They crack jokes all the time, okay? So, this is their channel. Then they have the Ish and Gigs Reacts. That's 889,000 subscribers. Then they have Extras, which are like, I'll show you. It's just other clips of the same situation, right? And it's probably from their Patreon. So that has 227. They're going crazy. They have a clips one, which we just saw. Clips. I'm just showing you the YouTube stuff. Yeah, I'm just showing you. Oh, Ellis has his own. That's dope. That's dope. Okay, so the clips one is the extra one. Okay, got it. The clips one is the extra one. Got it. Now, TikTok, they go crazy. Instagram, they go crazy. You can look up their stuff. But that's a lot. That's a lot of content. That's a lot of content. And so it takes a team. But because of the content that they've done, they've monetized with brand deals, right? They've monetized with touring. They've monetized with Patreon, which is community. They've monetized with community, and they've monetized with merch. There's a blueprint to this content stuff, okay? There's a blueprint. There's the ownership, monetizing each tier between AdSense, between the platforms, between merch, touring, all of the things that I said. And then you have what we saw with the one that got acquired by OpenAI. Then you look at, oh, snap, hold on. Big businesses are looking at us now. If we play ourselves in a certain kind of way, we could really get corporate. Now we can get corporate money. So I wanted to show you this, and honestly, to be transparent of like, I really want to break down and start having the conversation of how can I take the potential of Content Corner and make it better, right? So, you know what? Let's use Claude Code real quick. I had so much other stuff to show you, but I guess we'll show you another time. But hold on. I have an idea. Because I want you guys to do this, especially if you have long form content, and it looks like 66% of y'all do. You know what I mean? So can we get more corporate money without corporate control? I'm with you when you're right. I'm definitely with you when you're right. At this point, you have your own ecosystem, but it definitely feels like a 60 hours a day, 5 days a week feel. Listen, I'm just putting this one up. Can we get corporate money without corporate control? Hey. You know what I mean? Because I wanted to control my computer, let's use CoWork. So I want to get, real quick, let me get the link to this. And then let's close all this. Whoop. Let's close that. Let me open up my channel. And so y'all can follow along with this too. And let me go live. My live stream right here. Shout out to my channel members. They get the access to the lives. Okay. Let's open up Claude. And let's see if it can tell me what I'm missing. Okay. We're going to do this live. We're going to do this all the way. And this could be all the way wrong, but we're going to try it anyways. So I'm in CoWork. So we first did chat. Now we're going to do CoWork because I want CoWork to look at the website, but also I want it to look at my lives and see what I'm missing. Okay. So here we go. Let's go. Okay. So I want you to help me find the potential, the untapped potential I have for my live stream content corner. Okay. So there was a recent show / network that got acquired by OpenAI, and it got me thinking, how do I set my show up for opportunities like this? So here's the article that I'm referring to. Boop. All right. And so what I want you to do is open up my browser, look at my live streams, right? Topics, time, my YouTube channel in totality, right? The frequency. How can I set myself up for not necessarily like an OpenAI, but I feel like I'm leaving a lot of money on the table, a lot of impact and impressions on the table. So I want, and even if it's trying to figure out what market I'm truly cornering with Content Corner, help me figure this out. Boop. Let me give them the link to this. Hold on. Let me get this. Please open up my YouTube channel and do your audit. And then give me a report about it. Boom. Let go. Okay. So this is pretty much, I asked it to audit. I should have made it very simple. Can you audit my live and tell me what I'm doing? But I had to get it out of my head. That's the cool thing about where we are with AI. You could do a brain dump and it's going to figure out exactly what it needs. Okay. Do LB get YouTube lives? Y'all get the important parts. Okay. So Granny, if you let me know which part you want, I know the first part as far as the carousels and the artifacts, I'm chopping that up and putting that inside of LB. So, access to the website is getting blocked by your network settings. Huh? Getting the article, let me dig into your YouTube channel. Why is it getting blocked? What you talking about, Willis? What you talking about, Willis? How are we getting blocked? Everything looks fine. Package managers on. Man, get out of here. I don't even know what that. Hey, there we go. So check this out. Peep game. Hold on. See, I'm not touching anything. You can see on the top, it's starting to open up. I think it's this one. You can see on the bottom, it says Claude is active in this tab group. So Claude is doing his thing. It opened up the article, and now it's doing what it needs to do on the YouTube stuff. So this helps me go do other things and I get my audit the way that I want with no problem. Okay, so I'm gonna let it do its thing. Let it do its thing. Let me go back to the thing. Hold on real quick. All right. So let me try a different approach using the Control Chrome tool. Now I can see the video titles. Let me get the metadata, views, dates for the videos and more. Okay. So it's going to do its thing. I'm going to let that rock for a little bit. Searching the web. So these are, and you can see right here where it's at. This is what I love about CoWork. It will give you a checklist. Okay, I read the TechCrunch article. I'm going to audit your YouTube streams. Boom, did that. Analyzing content position and marketing gaps. Creating comprehensive report for actionable strategy. And verify findings and deliveries in final report. So, type in me if you are going to allow CoWork to audit your social media. Whether it is to audit from a strategy wise of how do I make it better? How do I get more views? How do I do all these things? Right? Or more of what are the gaps and opportunities I'm missing? These are the things that I do on a regular. Now, I don't have to schedule this. I don't have to schedule it. Maybe sometimes I could schedule it once a month. That's something I could think of. I'll schedule it once a month. It gives me a report and makes sure that I'm on track. That's something that I can think of. So, yeah, we're living in the Jetsons, but the dope version. Come on. Living in the Jetsons. Shout out to those people who know about the Jetsons. Shout out to those. Okay, so it's writing. It's writing what it needs to do. This actually happened a lot quicker than I thought. It probably didn't watch, because what Claude CoWork can't do yet is like watch the videos. It can only go based off like titles. But hey, we shall see. I need a Rosie made ASAP. Facts. Absolutely facts. I completely agree with you. You know what I mean? Let's see. Come on. All right. As that is going, let me open up something real quick. Watch. Every single time I do that, it'd be like, I'm done. I want to try one thing. Hold up. Let me see if it'll let me do it. Let me see if it'll let me be great. Boom, boom, boom.
Decide.
Oops. Nope. That's not what I wanted. Boop. Okay. Okay. Boom. As that continues to go, let's go into Canva for a second. So supposedly, who uses Canva? Type me. So they have this new feature that will allow you to break everything into layers. Because I don't know how many of y'all understand, have created AI images, and there's like certain parts I would want to edit, but if I regenerated it, it changes the whole thing. And I don't like that. Okay? Supposedly, we're going to see how good this is. They have this thing called Magic Layer that will take any image and break down it into layers. So let's do this one. This was the thumbnail for today. thumbnail for, I don't know what Magic Edit was, but Magic Layers. Let's see. It's doing what it needs to do. Okay, hold on. Oops. No, I don't need the whole thing. Okay, so you got that. Oh. Okay. It actually did. Oh, that's fire. Wait, that's fire. Because I can remove, let's say if I wanted to remove that. Oh, that's fire. Okay then. Oh, it works. That's very simple. I could change the image all day. Oh yeah, we outside. So that works. Wanted to do that real quick. Wanted to test that out. Who has tried this? This is great. This is a great feature to have, especially if you make a lot of AI images and you don't want to just render a whole new one. So that's something I want you guys to look at. Okay, we got our report. Let's see what it says. Hold on. So view report. I'm gonna put this right here. I'm probably gonna open it up in Chrome to make this. It says short version. Short version. You and TBPN are nearly identical subscribers. The difference between that's not how I make monthly, but that's cute. Your 400 a month and their 3 million year trajectory isn't talent or content quality. It comes down to 7 structural gaps. Frequency, weekly versus daily. They do daily. Positioning, content corner versus category defining tagline. Revenue model, AdSense versus direct sponsorship from ad tool companies. Distribution and guest strategy, show structure, and clip output. The biggest finding? Nobody else is owning the AI tool specifically for content creators. Space that the way you are. Your Claude, your AI-specific content outperforms everything else on your channel by 3 to 5x. That's your market, but you're not claiming it loudly or frequently enough. Damn. Okay. All right. Sheesh.
Bruh.
You gotta talk to me like that. Yeah. Okay. Let's look at this. Let's look at this report. Let's look at the full report. Hold on. Boom. Yeah. I be transparent so y'all can learn. Okay. So they do daily. I do weekly. They do lives daily, 3 hours. Jesus. Schedule 11 a.m., 2 p.m., Mondays, 9 p.m. Platforms, YouTube, LinkedIn. YouTube only. Average viewers. 170K episodes, 135 live. See what you did there. Revenue. 30 million plus run rate. Revenue. Okay, I see what you're trying to do. Don't play me. Don't do that. Revenue source, direct sponsorship. That's what I need to work on. We need to get direct sponsorships for the live. Okay, then. All right. Hey, look, guess. Rare and near. Rare and none. Ha. Okay. Your channel right now and be honest. Okay. 601. My views went down because we're on a recovery mode. Oh, it breaks it down. What's working? Claude, AI specific, AI versus AI, systems and workflows, personal story, damn, total roundups, and mindset and solo creator. Oh, this is a really good report. Jesus. The market you're actually cornering. You said, what market am I cornering with Content Corner? Here's what I found after looking at the competitive landscape. Shout out to Sabrina, Matthew, Dan, Greg. Greg kills it. AI Luke. AI tools for creators, specifically the intersection. Sabrina does AI broadly. Matt does AI news for developer. Greg does startup ideas. Dan does AI for business. Nobody is doing AI tools applied specifically for content creation workflow. With depth, credibility, consistency that you are. You grew someone from 300K to 2.2 million followers. You use Claude to build your own content system daily. You're not teaching theory. You're showing your actual workflow. The same founder's credibility that made TBPN acquisition worthy. Yo. Okay, Claude. Okay, Claude.
Bruh.
All right. The 7 gaps. Frequency, weekly versus daily. Content Corner versus Sports Center for tech. Content Corner doesn't tell anyone what category you own. The name, it's a name, not a position. TBPN positioned themselves as the sports center of the tech industry. Immediately, cleared, big word. You need a one-liner position statement that makes you show the obvious destination for a specific audience. Something like the only live show breaking down AI tools through the lens of content creators, or the daily briefing for creators who build with AI. Okay. Revenue model, AdSense versus direct sponsorship. I got to work on that. Okay. Yeah. Distribution, single platform versus multi-stream. TBPN simultaneously YouTube, X, and LinkedIn. You stream on YouTube only. Every platform you add is a new audience funnel with zero extra content effort. X, especially with their creator revenue share. LinkedIn, where your ideal B2B sponsors actually live. I guess we got to start doing LinkedIn, people. All right. Guest strategy, solo host versus power players. I hear you. Show structure, freeform versus segment base. TBPN runs like a TV show with clear segments, news reactions, interviews, deep dives. Your streams runs for 2 hours freeform. Structured segments create predictability for viewers. Okay. And then clip, repurpose, pipeline. Underutilized. All right. The membership wall problem. Your stream moves to a member only after the live broadcast. I want to challenge this directly because this is working against your growth. Ooh. TBPN keeps everything public. Why? Because the live show is the top of the funnel. Every public replay is a chance to show to someone to discover, binge for back catalog, and become a regular viewer. When you gate the behind a membership, you're trading long-term discoverability for short-term membership revenue. Damn.
Bruh.
Damn. Okay, we got, maybe for my channel members, we got to talk about that. We got to talk about it. That's I got to have permission from them. Oh, and it gives you a 90-day transformation. Ooh. Yeah, I'm going to need y'all to do this. What you're currently leaving on the table. Listen. Max. You feel me? Like, this is crazy. Yeah, this is. Okay, so for my channel members, help me out. Do we keep that behind the paywall? Like if I open it up, if I open the lives back up, what do you guys want? Where's the link again? Wait, what link? What link? So I'm leaving sponsorships, multi-platform views. I can fix that. I gotta drop more shorts. That's what I need to do. Influence left on the table. Category ownership. Guest network effects. LinkedIn X audio. I don't want to do X. I don't care.
Bruh.
I'm not doing X. Think on it a little bit, pros and cons and both. Where's the prompt? Oh, I just talked to it. Okay, I'll make it give a prompt. Hold on. I'll make it give a prompt. Bottom line, you're nearly the same subscriber count as the show that just sold on hundreds of millions. The gap isn't size, it's structure. TBPN built a daily media property with clear positioning, direct sponsors, multi-platform distribution, and a clip engine that fed growth flywheel. You have the credibility, the content knowledge, and the AI expertise built the same thing. But for creators inside of VCs and founders, the question isn't whether the opportunity exists, is whether you're going to claim it before someone else does. What? Yikes. Okay. All right. Yeah. So let me make y'all a prompt. First off, I'm going to publish this so I can give this to Isaiah. You hear me? Actually, can you turn this into a PDF? Yeah, I'm gonna need that. I'm gonna need all of that. I'm gonna need all of that. That. I'm gonna think and pray on this. Yeah, I'm gonna think and pray on this one. I wasn't ready. You know how you do stuff on live, you're like, let's try it. And I'm like, yo, I wasn't ready for that. I wasn't ready for that. Nicky hates X and Grok and everything with listen. I'll do your shorts for you. You are expensive, sir. I know how you rock. He is amazing. For real dope content creators and like big brands, get Q. Q is amazing. But Q, you out of my price range. Yeah, you saw I'm leaving money on the table.
Bruh.
Yeah, according to them, I was making $400 a month. All right, I got my PDF. Okay, so let me make this prompt for y'all. Okay, so can you make this into a prompt that I can give to my audience for them to do this same type of audit? So, make it a plug and play type prompt that they can add their own YouTube link, their own Instagram, all of that. But for it to do an audit on their brand, their social media platforms, to see what opportunities they're missing. So I want them to get kind of the report that I did, but for their own brand. Boom. I got y'all. Hold on. Damn. That got me really thinking. If that got you thinking too, type me. This got me thinking. Wow. Hold on. Let me download this PDF real quick because when I tell you I was not ready for this. I was not ready. I wasn't ready. I do have that sound. I don't think I have that sound. What's this one?
Bro, are you serious right now, bro?
I don't know what that was, but that was something. That was something. Okay. Let me see if it did it. It's still doing what it needs to do. Drafting a plug and play audit format in a shareable. Wait, no, I don't need it in a PDF. I don't need it in a PDF. This wild. If you're doing your own project. Wait, what did you say? Hold on. Nicky, you're gonna have me up late now. No. I'm gonna get this and then I'm gonna head out. I wanted to try the 11 labs, but I may have to go live again this week since they do daily. I gotta figure out how to up my game. No, real talk. As this does what it needs to do. No, real talk. Me and Isaiah have been talking about like, how do I get two a week? So some of y'all know we were clipping up the live, but it killed the channel for a second. So I wanted to put a pause on that, try to rebuild it. We're still in a very like rebuild mode, but I want to get to like 2 a week because the goal is to get to 100K subscribers, a little bit more steadier AdSense, and just more authority in what we do. So now I'm thinking this has me, you see where my mind is going. I'm just thinking. So hold on, did it create it? Oh, it made it into a whole PDF. Oh wow. How do I okay, hold on. We may have to make a quick landing page for you, because this gave me, look at this. It made a whole PDF for real. You got an HTML version. Now we're gonna make this into an artifact. Hold on. Can you turn this into an artifact of a landing page that I can just publish? Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that, because that'd be easier. I don't want to give y'all a PDF and then y'all have to, because some of y'all should already be on Content Corner, so I don't want to get y'all email like that. But let's do join LB. That's a fact. You know what I mean? That's a fact. I guess we'll be seeing you every day. No. We're not going to do it every day. Nah, you can sell that to people for sure. Listen, this prompt for sure. But we got more stuff to make. No, I mean, you gonna have me up late playing with this stuff. Okay, yeah, okay, my bad. Look, I'll say this now. I'm sorry. Okay? I am truly sorry for those people who will be staying up late, who will be using all their rate limits, who will have endless amount of ideas, now workflows, now getting into scheduling tasks, then going to be curious about Claude Code. I'm sorry in advance. I'm sorry. This is my fault, okay? This is my fault. I will say, by the end of the week, we're going to get more into the visual stuff again. I got a video that I have in mind that I'm going to make for those people who are like, what about seed dance? I've been seeing it. I may have something that may excite you. So we're going to get more into the visual side later this week. But yes, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Okay. I'm trying to get this done before, here we go. Trying to get this done before we head out. So stay with me. You know what I mean? Stay with me. Okay, here we go. Let's see if this actually worked. Get the free prompt. Wait, where's it taking me? Where's it taking me? Hold on. Wait, is this? Hold up. Wait. Wait, is this? I'm so confused. Open link. Hold on. I'm so confused. Wait, that didn't work. That didn't work at all. What is it doing? What is it? I want to give this to y'all. Okay, let's start over. Let's start over. Let's not start over. Hold on. View your landing page. I want to publish my landing page. Can I not publish it? Are we not? Wait, can I not publish this one so this could be an artifact so I can give it to others? Don't have me looking crazy over here. This was supposed to just be easy as hitting publish and we're good. If not, yeah, this may have to be an LB only situation. I don't know. I'm determined. Maybe I need music. Maybe I need music. Maybe I need music. Okay? I don't want this to be 3 is a charm situation. You know what I mean? I don't want this to be 3 is a charm. What is happening? Okay, you know what? No, it's not published. That's, oh my God, this is getting on my nerves. This is, hold on. It's only giving me the option of Google Chrome and show in folder. It's not giving me the option to publish it, to share the artifact. Oh, come on. Ask it to pull it on Reusable. I haven't tried that part yet. I need that's gonna be another live. I'm really trying to get Claude to just do what we needed to do. Because it did it earlier. It did it fine. Maybe because I confused it. The file cards you give, open. No, okay. All right, can you make it very simple for the artifact where it's just the prompt? Like you could give it a description, but I honestly just need the prompt. I don't even need the full breakdown like you did. That was very sexy, but that's not what I need. I'm working on it. Yeah, it's going too crazy. It's going too crazy. Just give me the prompt, dog. We were just fine. I'll connect on LB after the live. Tomorrow, after the live, I'm spent, dog. I'm about to get some popcorn. I'm about to get some popcorn. All right. What is this? Is this 3 times now? Is it 3 times? Let me know. You just need that ManyChat plug and play. That's a fact. That's a fact. Now it made, okay, you made the markdown file. Golly. Okay, you know what? That's okay. That's okay. Where's the PDF? Where's the damn PDF? Well, I'm like, where's it? That? Okay, that's not that one. This is, okay. This is what we're gonna do. This is what we're gonna do. Give me a second. Give me a second. Give me all the way a second. I can make it's hallucinating. It's doing something because it's like this should not be a problem. You know what I mean? This should not be a problem. Save as. Give me, hold on. No, oops. Cancel. Hold on. I'm saving this and I'm going to give this to y'all. Let me show you what I do. All right, let's go back to, let me show you how I make these kit situations. Kit. So for those who have, who get my Content Corner email, my newsletter every situation. Ooh, export in Notion. Let's see how that, you know what? This is why I like y'all. Hold on. Let me open Notion and see if it could export it. Ooh. Hold on. You got me. Hold on. Why are you so smart? Why are you so smart? Hold on. Prompt. Man. Hold on. Why are you so smart? Why didn't I think? For some reason, why didn't I think of Notion today? Because I've been doing too much. I just do too much. Hold on. I'm gonna embed it so you guys can just download it for yourselves. Okay. Embed. Choose. Give me a second. All right. Give me a second. So it's called the Creator Brand Audit Prompt. And then I'm going to publish it. Actually, hold up. Move to templates to give away. Cool. Publish. All right, let me know if this works. Why wasn't I not thinking about Notion? Let me know if that works. I'm waiting on you. Hold on. I'm gonna make a whole new landing page and everything. Let me know. The Creator Brand free resource from Lines Behavior. Come on. Yeah. Oh wait, not the song. What? Yeah. All right, now we can go. All right. I'm glad. Listen. And hold on. You know what I gotta do? You know why we're here? Hold on. Hold up. Where is old Lines Behavior? Where's old Lines Behavior? I got y'all. Hold up. We will do bing, 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 bing. Uh-oh. Not me getting tech issues all of a sudden. Thank you. No problem. Hold on. I'm going to put it one more time. Because y'all hanged out with me. Y'all saw this through. So, and shout out to Nicky for helping. You know what I mean? Prompt. Last prompt of the night. Brand audit. Boom. Thank you. Boom. All right. You had to be present to win. You know what I mean? That's facts. Because I'm not putting it in the description. I'm not putting it in the description. I'm not. I'm done. I'm out of here. I got it. I gotta go. Yo, it's about 11:34. We're almost at that midnight situation. Is it? I guess I'm fully back because we haven't done a midnight. I'm not doing it today, but we haven't done a midnight joint for a minute. I mean, anyways, listen. We talked about a lot today. Okay? We did how to create Instagram carousels using Claude automatically. Okay? No graphic design skills needed, no creativity needed, just an idea. Just an idea, okay? We also talked about, I can't even remember, I ain't gonna hold you. Oh, we made artifacts. We gave a prompt of how you can turn digital products, well, turn conversations that you do in Claude into digital products. That was fire. Make sure that prompt is in the description. Make sure you put that too. Put the link in the chat. I thought I did that. I put the link in the chat. Y'all didn't get it? Y'all didn't like that? Hold on. Hold up. There you go. I thought I did. Yeah, I did. I was like, wait, put the link in the chat. I did. Yeah, what? Had me confused. We good. All right. So, if you need it, you gotta join Lions Behavior. All right. Everything that we did is inside of Lions Behavior. We did a lot, dog. I don't know. We did a lot. I can't even end this right because we just did a lot. Yo, let's do this again next week. Same time, same day. I may go live again this week. So leave your notifications on. Make sure you hit that bell. Make sure you send this to somebody. Make sure you check out the last video I did. Who saw the last video I did? Type me. Be like, Nikki, I did. If you haven't seen my last video, please. The easiest way to support the channel is just watch the videos. Okay? Share it with somebody. Do amazing things. Okay? I love you guys. I appreciate y'all. This was fun. Drop some lions and fires in the chat right now. This happened because of y'all. And we ending with 138 likes. Over 100 people still watching. I love you guys. I appreciate y'all. And y'all know what I'm gonna say, right? What am I gonna say?